Hey y'all, welcome back to the Evening Sun Garden. It has been another 2 weeks since we've looked at the garden because I've been slacking. But this week we have a special guest. Say hi.
Hello.
My meme's here. So I'm showing her around the garden. We're leaving tomorrow to go back home. So today's her last chance to look around and she's gonna look with you guys. Of course we have to stop here at the flowers. These are in full bloom now and they're freaking gorgeous. There's so many of them, way more than last year.
I like the color.
So we're gonna start with the blueberries like we always do. And I think that I made a mistake not putting bird netting here because I've not gotten very many ripe ones, but I do see a ripe one. Right there. Do you wanna pick it? Yeah.
Got them.
You're gonna eat them?
Yeah, keep going.
Is it good?
Bitter.
Bitter?
Tart.
Okay.
But good.
Let's see. I see another one right here that I'm gonna eat. Oh, there's a couple. Okay, maybe I'll get a couple this year.
You're gonna get a blue one, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he's pretty.
He's pretty.
A pretty blue.
That's pretty good. Blueberries are supposed to be tart. What?
You're sweet. I like them sweet.
No, you're sweet.
Thank you. I know.
Next we have our Space Master cucumber. I did pull a cucumber off of this and feed it to my dogs the other day.
And me had one.
And you had one from the other cucumber plant.
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't look like it's giving us any more flowers. I don't know. It's also not grown a whole lot in the past couple of weeks, so maybe it's dead. I don't know. We'll see.
It's still green though, Crystal.
Yeah.
Let's see, the bugs are getting at it too.
Yeah, the bugs are all over the place. Moving to the big bed, I see a bean that's ready.
You see a what?
A bean. You see that green bean?
Oh, a green bean. Okay.
Right in there. My camera will focus.
Right there.
Yep. You want to pick it?
Want me to get that?
Yeah. Did you get it? All right. We're going to eat that one too?
I'm going to eat everything today, I guess, huh?
All right, eat it. Let's see.
I'm late.
No. Was it good?
That was good.
Good. Okay.
These had more than one.
Oh, well, I know. They don't produce a whole lot. I think I'm going to try runner.
Probably when I go back, you'll have a whole bunch of them.
I don't know. I think I'm going to try runner beans. Somebody said that they produce more. They're like pole beans, and they climb up the trellis, so they produce more.
Yeah.
These ones right here are the newer plants, but they're the same size as the old plants now. The old plants just look a little dead. So, next we have, that might be a leaf. Yeah. Next we have the Black Beauty eggplant.
Yeah, we'd like to see one of those. Yeah.
She's already outgrown her stake, so I'm gonna have to get her something else. But I already see 1, 2, 3 flowers there.
Yeah.
Another flower there. And then there's one down here that's already started to bud out.
Right, yeah, I see it, yep.
So she's gonna get heavy real quick. I'm gonna need to definitely put something in there to
Look at this guy.
give her some support. And then moving over one more, our cucumber plant has done really well on this trellis. I'm very happy with the way the trellis came out, but it's already above the trellis.
It sure
and it's
is.
starting
It's running
to
away.
run that way too. So I'm hopeful for this plant. This is...
There's a flower too. I see a flower. Oh, quite a few of them actually.
Yeah. This is the one that I pulled our first real cucumber off of. It looked gorgeous. Tasted good. I didn't get it on camera though, I don't think. Actually, I think I might have gotten it on camera and I'll add it in here. Y'all, I don't even have time to shoot a full garden video, so this is going to go in the next one you see, but look at that. I'm out here watering and I'm picking my first cucumber of the season and I wanted to get it on video. But you've got little baby cucumbers right here, if it'll focus. Come on.
Cucumbers are tough when you run them up the trellis, I think. They get too heavy.
Yeah, they do get heavy, but I try to pick them when they're like medium size so that I can eat them.
You don't let them grow.
I don't let them get too big. Because they produce a lot when they get going, so.
Yep.
And there's a lot of flowers on here, so.
I see that. You're going to have quite a few.
We're hopeful for this one.
I think so.
And then here,
Where are we?
in our
This is
5-tier bucket that I got from the Dollar Tree.
I like that.
Some of the marigolds look like they're starting to recover a little bit. These were looking kind of sad when I came back from vacation.
Yeah, they're starting to get better.
I think it just doesn't hold enough moisture for it.
Maybe. You mean
So-
the pots?
Yeah. Because I've got flowers on the first 2 tiers, but then this one right here is shooting up a new flower, so maybe that's encouraging. And then we've got onion sets on the bottom. I don't know if they're going to do well or not. I mean, the greens look,
They do look green.
they look green, so we'll let them keep going, but I don't know.
And hope for the best.
Yep. Now we're going to whip around and do the other side. The lily is dead for the season. This is the same plant, the sister plant that I have up front, and the one in the ground is just doing way better than the one in the pot. And then moving over here, the marigolds are looking pretty good. I deadheaded a bunch of these daylilies, and now they're starting to, the one that we have is looking pretty good. So I don't know if these are going to produce any more flowers or if they're done for the year, but either way, they were gorgeous while we had them.
It's true. You'll appreciate them while they're here.
And then we're moving over to the other side. On the other side, you can still see the cucumber is really taking over this portion of the trellis. But the Jari Melon, I don't really know. I don't know what it's doing. It is growing. Like that right there is part of the Jari Melon plant, not the zucchini. So it is growing a little bit. And I think I might even see it's got a couple flowers on it. So maybe it will do something. I've never grown this plant before, so I don't actually know what it's supposed to do.
I see it, yeah.
But last year it did have melons on it, but I planted it too late last year, so hopefully we'll get something this year. And then this is a Japanese eggplant.
Yeah, that one there, I don't have ever seen that.
They're
One
like
that.
long, skinny eggplants. Those are the Japanese ones.
Okay, I know the one you're talking about. Exactly, yeah. Okay, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So I've not grown this one before either, so this is new to the garden this year.
I've never seen it even
And
at my
that
grandparents'
is a flower.
I've never seen that.
You've never
No.
seen it at all?
Not that particular plant, no.
No, me neither. So it's going to be a fun experiment.
Is that scallions or not?
These are onions right
That's what I
here.
meant, yeah.
Yeah, some of the smaller ones, I mean, you can eat the scallions on the top.
Oh, yeah,
like
they're the best. You chop them up.
some of these ones that I don't think are going to make it, like the smaller ones we get in here. See, like this one, and this one will probably produce a bulb, and that one.
Yeah.
But these ones over here, the smaller ones, we might just have to use as scallions, which is okay.
Oh, yeah, they're delicious. They are really good.
But this onion is actually starting
right
to...
away, though. They don't last once you pick them.
That one's starting to die off, so these onions are getting close to being pulled out of the garden
I
here.
can almost smell them.
You want to see? I mean, we can pull one out if you want. You want to see?
I can almost smell them. Yeah.
All right. Which one?
I don't know.
This one back here is the biggest one
That's the
and the
biggest
deadest one.
yeah.
All right,
I wonder what's underneath there.
let's see.
Oh, it's giving you a hard time. It should come out like a little onion, like a little bulb, and it has roots.
Definitely not big enough.
No.
So, are you eating it right now? All right. Well, we'll put
they're
it aside. These definitely are not the size I was expecting.
No,
So these are still going to have
be.
some time. But maybe removing this one will give the one next to it a little bit more room to grow. So,
Where are we going?
all right, we're going over to the bags and the other garden now. First bed right here is all sweet potatoes. And
Man, that's like yummy.
yeah, these just recently started taking off the way that they are. Up until probably this week, I think they were just 6 little tiny leaves, and now they've really taken off. But what's fun, I've got 2 volunteer sunflowers in here. One right here.
Volunteer?
Yep. And one right here. I didn't plant them. I think that the birds took them from the bed down the way and dropped them. So I'm going to let them go. Let's see if they produce a sunflower or not, because you know sunflowers are my favorite. So
We know that.
this next bed is all flowers. I don't know what. It's just all sorts of wildflower mix that I just poured in there. And then we got that, what was it, alyssum at Walmart, and the like giant zinnias that I just planted in here the other day. So I'm hoping, this bed is really like very slow moving. It's not a whole lot of progress really. And like part of me is like, is this a weed or a flower, you know? But enough of them look the same that I'm gonna say they're flowers for the most part. So we're just gonna have to wait and see with this bed. Maybe it'll do something.
As a progress, to see what it is.
Maybe it won't. What'd you say?
I said as a progress, it probably will.
Yeah. So that bed was pretty quick. Until that starts blooming, there's not a whole lot to show over there.
That big one is nice.
The marigold right here?
Yeah, the Marigolds. Nice.
Yeah, that one just bounced back because it kind of looked like that one before. So that makes me hopeful that
Yeah, that's pretty.
the bed will do better. And then this bed is where everything is going on. This is the
I'd say.
very productive bed. So I think I need to add some, what do I have, blood meal in the house. I think I need to do that for these two plants because these are both butternut squash plants. And you can tell the difference in color between that and that, you know. I just think it needs some nitrogen probably. So, but back here, going all the way up the fence, we have cherry tomato. These I think are the sweet 100s. Let's see.
Sweet 100.
Yep, these are the sweet 100s from Bonnie. And we've
difference?
got, there's just a bunch of different varieties of cherry tomatoes. These ones are cherry tomatoes.
I can see the
And you can
difference in
see-
the leaves, so they're different.
Yep, you can see some of the cherry tomatoes are starting to come out. So this plant will get very, very big. As big as I let it get, it will get.
I see this one right here. That.
Yeah. Yep. That one's starting to put out some stuff too. And then the one right next to it, actually the two right next to it are both Roma tomatoes that I started from seeds. And you can see right here a little cluster of tomatoes. So, and it's starting to have some flowers on the top. These plants won't get very big because these are, I can never remember. I think they're indeterminate or determinate. Whatever one does, it grows to a certain size and then stops. That's what the Roma tomatoes are. They also put out all their fruit at one time, which is why they're a good sauce tomato, because you'll get all the tomatoes at the same time.
This one.
This massive
This baby.
thing. Yeah.
Oh my word.
What do you think that is?
What is this?
What do you think it is?
A spaghetti squash?
It is a spaghetti squash, yeah.
But
And
look at it.
Yeah.
Look at. Oh my god.
I know. It goes all the way down here.
Mm.
I didn't know what I was doing. I just wrapped it around a tomato cage.
I'll tell you. Look at that. You're gonna have quite a few of them.
I know.
Oh wow.
I love spaghetti squash.
I don't know if there's a way you can preserve them because once they start, you're gonna be over. You know.
Well, because they're
Overloaded.
considered a winter squash, they do store for I think 6 months if you cure them right. So, but I mean, we use one squash per dinner, you know. So,
nice. Yeah. True.
you know. So,
That's beautiful.
yeah, she's definitely doing very well. But I don't. If it gets much bigger, I don't know how I'm going to contain it.
Well, I
So-
think as it gets bigger, it's going to catch on your fence. I would think.
You think? Well, there's a plant behind it though.
I know, but it don't care.
It does not care, no. That's the thing about squash. It really doesn't care what's next to it.
Nope.
So then we got 3 bags, 2 bags actually, because I moved things around. So if you guys are noticing, I moved things around from the last video too, because the zucchini, which is right over there, just started getting out of control and needed a place to land on the ground. So I moved the tarp over. And now we've got, these are
Speaking of that,
potatoes.
man, look at the leaves. It's just taking over already.
I know, the zucchini is out of control too. So we're gonna stay right here for a minute. These are potatoes. They look like they're starting to get some blight. You guys can see right here. So these are probably gonna come out of the garden here soon. They should be just about ready as well. But
I don't remember how they were plants. I don't remember them.
they're still gonna be really wet though, because they got really, we had a lot of rain and then I watered them really good. So you want to pull the potatoes out when the soil's not wet because they get moldy. So,
True.
and then this is our strawberry plant. Like I've said, is done for the,
Oh yeah, cool.
yeah, she's done for the year, but she's starting to put out her runners.
You can put her in like one of them and put like a shelf. So you can do them in in steps.
Yeah, for sure. I might definitely move it next year. I just didn't have any room for it this year, so I just stuck it in a grow bag.
It works.
Yeah. So then, obviously, like we've been saying, this big, massive thing is the zucchini.
Yeah.
I had it in an upside-down tomato cage, and it just wasn't getting... The flowers weren't able to be pollinated, so I had to move it. I came out here this morning and hand-pollinated.
You did?
I did. Right in there. I hand-pollinated it today because both the male and the female flower was open.
Oh, yeah.
So I just made sure that we're going to have at least one zucchini this year at some point before the squash bugs. I was hoping before you left too, but this other small tomato with just the one tomato so far is the purple Cherokee tomato.
Take a picture of that. Send me that when that's done.
I will definitely take a picture of it.
Yeah.
It's not incredibly purple. I can show you
like
the
that tomato, boy, I'll tell you. You should do the green tomato.
yeah, that's the purple Cherokee. When it turns colors, it will be purple. You want to see the tag? It doesn't get completely purple. It just has a purple hue.
A purple hue, okay. No kidding.
So purple's your favorite color.
You want to send me the tomato?
You want me to mail it to you?
Yeah, mail it to me.
Want to mail her a purple Cherokee tomato?
That's right.
Well, maybe if you get a house down here, I'll plant you a purple Cherokee tomato plant. And the last tomato that we have is this one right here. This is the Atkinson tomato. So far, it doesn't have any tomatoes on it.
Yeah.
It does have some blooms. This was my oops tomato. I
didn't
didn't.
see any flowers on that one.
It has flowers right there
Oh, okay.
and some up there. So, I don't know. It also looks like it has blight a little bit. So I'm going to pull that off actually right now. That was my oops tomato. I didn't mean to buy that. And when I got home, I realized I did, so I planted it. But, I wasn't planning on it. So, oops. And then obviously the rest of this bed, as you guys have seen, aside from the marigold, is all different varieties of sunflowers. The biggest ones back there, obviously, are the mammoth sunflowers. And then some of these are different varieties. We have Evening Sun and Black-Eyed Susan, I think. I'll have to go back to my first video and realize what I actually planted. And then the rest of it is just in bags. So that right there is another kind of cherry tomato.
Yeah, tomato, yep.
That one is the Sun Sugar cherry tomato.
They're gonna be sweet.
Yep. And that
It's
actually...
starting to do its thing, really.
That one and that one over there in the tomato cage are the same exact plant. I snapped it in half at the beginning of the year accidentally.
Really?
And I just planted both the top and the
This
bottom
one's doing great.
to see if they would take, and they both did.
Yes, they are.
So,
That's cool.
then this one right here that looks like it's been eaten up by bugs,
And
and where's the other one? That one over there are the same. Those came from the grocery store. The little peppers that you, like snack peppers I call them.
Huh.
That's what that is.
You really?
Yep.
Wow.
I just saved the seeds, so I don't have a clue what color they're going to be or anything. I didn't know if they were going to do anything, and I planted them, and so far we're here, so.
See what happens. Time will tell.
Yep. And we have our second bag of potatoes over here, a much smaller bag. Also looking like it's probably ready soon to be pulled. And then we have our peppers, and this one is our banana pepper, where our spider has made a nice home. But we've got a bunch of flowers on the top.
You haven't found spiders before now.
Oh, there's spiders everywhere in the garden, but I let them be because they take care of some of the other pests for me. So this one, what are you? This is the red bell pepper, and we finally have a flower on it.
Flowers are here too.
Yep, that one's
Start getting flowers.
that one's the banana. This one's the other snack pepper, and this one is the only one with actual peppers on it. This is the jalapeno, which I'm excited to try this year because I love jalapenos, but I don't like cutting them. I got the jalapenos because when I make jalapeno poppers, the seeds burn your hands and you have to wear gloves. So I'm hoping that with the jalapenos I don't have to wear gloves because I don't like the gloves. Makes it hard to fill the jalapeno with the cream thing, you know?
Yeah, but I bet they're good.
Oh, they're definitely very good.
Yeah.
But I still have some from last year.
Where?
We have a third visitor, y'all. Look who made their way into the garden.
Hi, daughter.
We're filming a video and now you're in it.
Oh, great.
3 generations.
Great. Can you take it off right now?
I guess. So that's pretty much all we have in the garden. Mama got to see it. What do you think?
I can't wait. I wish I'd have come up a month ago. I could have enjoyed half of this.
Oh, a month later. Because
Yeah.
a month ago it was nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. A month from now.
Yeah.
Would have been nice. Would have been almost perfect for everything.
Yeah, I guess we had a late planting this year because it was really cold. It was like 46 degrees in May or whatever.
Remember that? Seemed like winter.
So we didn't get everything in the way that we should have because it should be coming to fruition about now, but because we had to wait a couple weeks,
I
now
know you were
everything's a week
saying that.
behind.
You said, "Oh, you're coming up at the perfect time."
I really was hoping to have a zucchini for you, but it looks like we won't have it.
I know you were. I appreciate that.
But at least you got a blueberry.
I did. It's gone. I ate it.
And you got a half an onion.
What blueberry?
Right, exactly.
I ate the string bean.
That's true.
That's right.
So you got to eat a couple things and a cucumber.
And then I ate that the other day with you.
Yeah, so.
Then on the way in, we get the scallions and we can chop them
Right.
up.
So
You don't like the beans. But you
I don't
chop-
like beans, but I like onions.
There you go.
So
Onions very good for you.
we're going to go cook dinner then.
Oh, that sounds like a plan.
All right, say bye to the people.
Bye to the people.
Bye.
Bye.